Why is it? Did you see how dark it is? Oh, okay, there we go. We live?
Yes.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now you hear music in the background. That's not our music. I don't know why it's even on.
We do not own the rights to this music.
We do not own the rights to the music.
Buenos días, mi gente.
What's going on?
Namaste. Te habla la Margarita.
And I am, a.k.a. the Professor, a.k.a. Byron Demetrius Rockmore, your brother, your cousin, and your best friend. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Beautiful morning out here in Tampa Bay. If you're not from Tampa Bay, you saying, well, it doesn't make a difference to us. Well, it makes a difference to us that we allow you to come in and sit with us. And we like that you come sit with us. And we talk about all the nonsense going on around here in the area. How you doing, Margie?
I'm good. We are grateful that you allow us into your moment right now that you're owning. So thank you.
Why you just didn't say good morning to them?
Namaste, because you said for them to be happy that you are allowing them.
I said that?
To see you. Yeah, and
Somebody told me that I was an arrogant ass. Do you believe that?
No, I find it kind of hard to believe. Who would ever say such a thing about you,
now,
Dr. Rockmore?
Listen, you see somebody stole my cup? I think, yeah. Whoever stole my cup, you need to bring it back. Because I can't function without my cup. My name is not A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm not the alphabet
man. You know why I gave you that? Because you messed up the alphabet the other day on the show.
Oh, that's right.
So I needed you to just go over. I needed you to get a visual learning moment.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Because the professor slurred over his kindergarten lessons.
T-U-V, W, X, Y, and Z.
So good morning, mi gente.
I know my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me. Now stop.
Please, going forward, mi gente, do not encourage this. Do not encourage this behavior.
Man, that was nice. I'm feeling real spry this morning. What's going on with you? I'm telling you, you look nice. You're glowing.
Thank you. Am I here?
What was you doing? Why are you glowing so much?
Because it's a beautiful morning. I had a good night's sleep. I had a sleepover with my niece, Jaja.
Okay.
Hello, Jaja.
Hola, Jaja.
And
is Jaja Spanish?
No, she's not.
Is she from Dominican Republic?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Oh. Well, hey, Jaja.
So it's a beautiful morning. We're out listening to the birds on the porch. So everything's good. And you?
What? And me what?
How was your morning?
It was great. I was just thinking about the podcast. I was talking.
Good morning, Natalie. Good morning, Jackie.
Yeah.
Little Jackie.
That little Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll holla. Okay. Now, just was thinking about some things going on.
My cousin just got on, Jolie.
She just got out?
She just got on, Jolie. I think it's her
jail?
first time watching us. She just got on the live feed, Maron.
Oh!
Why you think because it's my family they gotta be in jail?
Well, I wonder why.
Jolie, tell them something, Mama.
I wonder why.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That would be implying that you're a criminal. Anyway, one more. Okay. The topic was going to be on human trafficking today, right?
Yes.
But
before we start that, I want to piggyback on the last podcast conversation
okay.
about when he says no.
Okay, what happens when your man says no? Okay, let me tell you, I got some hate mail on this one for sure. Go ahead, go ahead, do talk about it.
I didn't. I received many conversations in my inbox talking about how touch is necessary, how communication is key. And I got one from someone who said that it is wrong for women to automatically think that just because he says no to you, that he is having sexual intercourse with someone else.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's what I said too. I said, as a woman, as a Latina woman, we're possessive, controlling. Well, I am. I'm not going to speak for all of you.
Go ahead, speak for all of them.
It's true. That'll be the first thing you think about. Like, okay, it's too early in the morning, but I'm going to say it anyway. Who are you fucking? Because obviously it's not me right now. In my moment, in my now.
You going to tell them?
So, yes, that's exactly how.
And girls say that. If a man ain't sleep with you in a certain amount of time, either he getting it. And I was trying to be politically correct last time.
Good morning, Nay.
after he's getting, well, we gonna do shout outs the whole damn thing.
I'm going to as I see them coming up.
I noticed you only say what's up when you see somebody.
I
Spanish,
appreciate. No, Bill Jackie came on. I am going to acknowledge my viewers.
My viewers.
Yes, our viewers.
No, they're your viewers. I'm just here. She's just waiting until she gets something hooked up with Telemundo and she leaving my ass. But she's not on no Spanish. That's what she keeps saying. You better understand it. You better understand it. Because as soon as somebody pick her up, there's a Spanish channel, I'm gone. They're going to leave me with young Jeezy. I'm going, okay?
No.
You're going to throw me away like a hot potato. But that's cool.
On the third podcast, you swore that you were going to learn Spanish.
I have learned a few Spanish words.
What's some of them?
Hold on. Did somebody in the background say what's some of them?
Yes.
Now, what was that? The Dominican girl? Yeah, listen. It's like I got no time for these backdoor, backdriver podcasters, okay? No. If you want to get a podcast, put your money together. Just on the screen, get here early, and then we can do that. She hooked us up by cameras. Now today, we got cameras going, we popping, so I'm real happy about that. You know what I'm saying? But no. Go ahead. So what they said? They said that what else they gave you on that? When it's talking about the
before that we move forward, let's just close out this
okay,
thing.
go ahead, do it.
And I want to hear some of your Spanish words.
You want to hear some of my Spanish words?
Yes.
I got a few.
Then come on, share.
Not right now.
Yes. You promised our viewers that you were going to learn Spanish, and I said by the 6th show, this is our 7th podcast.
That I need to know.
Mi gente, tell them.
Okay. So I meet you in the morning.
Michaela.
So I say, I meet you in the morning. I say, hola.
Uh-huh.
¿Cómo está?
Uh-huh.
And you're supposed to say?
Yo estoy muy bien, ¿y tú? ¿Y vos?
Más o menos.
Ah, más o menos.
That's it! I passed the test for the day! That's it! I am the winner! Chicken damn dinner, okay? Boom! She's like, oh shit, he's doing something. Yeah, I ain't stupid. I know some shit, okay? How you spell shit? S-H... Oh, here.
I have my second cup.
It's S-H-I-F-T. Shift.
Make shift happen for you.
Now, when she says shift, everybody should know. How you spell shift?
Good morning, Ron.
S-H-I-T. Who's Ron?
Ron Mata. He's a good friend.
Mata.
He's Latino.
No shit. Now, we can just get the black folks that's on my end to sign up. We're going to have a hell of a fucking station. Excuse me. Spell fucking. Okay? F-U.
No. Listen, I will not give you your alphabet cup anymore if you want to spell out
This alphabet cup is disturbing me. Okay? Every time I think of a word, it's like I'm dyslexic and it keeps running in the word's background. Yeah. I said stay. It went Y-A.
You know what? Ernie and Bert messed him up so bad.
Oh, wow.
Now that we're talking about that, I also got messages in my inbox.
About Ernie and Bert?
That Barney.
Well, wait. Stop. It's too early in the morning. You will not. Well, I kind of thought Barney was gay. Hey, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm with Barney. A little too gay, a little too purple, a little too friendly. Okay, I kind of figured that. I kind of figured that he was gay.
Okay.
No, but again, my gay friend, the one.
Because
he called me talking about Demetrius. That's not funny. If you keep talking about gay people, I'm gonna come down and whip your ass. So I'm sorry because I don't need him whipping my ass or scratching my eyes out and none of that shit. Okay. And let me tell you, it's funny because he's the biggest, strongest looking dude in America. If you seen him, he like Michael Duncan Clay. The dude died. Michael Clarkson. You know the guy who died of a heart attack? He was real built. And he was on Green Mile, and he touched the dude. And he looks just like him. He's real fit.
I loved him.
Yeah, he was big old, sexy.
That was so sad. I remember where I was when I got the news about him.
Sexy.
Yes.
What's this girl doing over here?
She is my niece.
Why do you always invite people to sit around like this? Like
she spent the night. We had a slumber party.
Like this is like a smokehouse and stuff. I know y'all used to like you in the hood. Everybody run around here smoking weed and everybody talking and stuff. You know, I like to have some peace in my life.
Okay. Anyway, mi gente, I just want to touch on one thing before we get into something serious. Those who know me know that I fluctuate up and down. With my weight, not my moods, because my moods are all over the place.
Weights are definitely connected to moods.
Okay, so
you know that's a study, right?
So
okay, go ahead.
I've been doing the self-love where I do get up every morning and I kiss.
Chapman
And I
said,
say-
don't mess with my niece.
And I say,
Shout out, Chapman.
this is like, are you going to let me give my spiel? This is something
Can you
serious.
touching yourself? You're distracting me when you do that. So, no, I'm not going to let you finish. So, go ahead. And
This is self-love for the women. The women.
Oh, the self-love?
Yes.
Yes, listen.
So I kiss myself and I tell myself, good morning, Margarita.
Mm.
You are beautiful.
Mm.
You are kind. You are enough.
Mm.
You are enough. Society does not define me. We are going to own this day. We are going to make it everything that we desire and as it should be. And I get up and I start my day. But then I was going through my Facebook and I noticed that I put a lot of pictures up. But I put a lot of pictures up like from here up. And look at my shirt. A hug and a coffee.
Keep it down.
So.
See, she just putting them on.
So yesterday I put full figured photos on, and I believe on one of the podcasts I showed my hips, and I wrote that, and I have received so much positive feedback on those pictures because I don't put them out there. And I had to, before I can preach self-love, my niece who sits here every time I'm like, oh my God, I'm bloated, I feel fat, she would look at me because I taught her how to do self-love, right? She threw it right back in my face hard. And the first time I said, oh my God, I feel so fat, look at me. She looked dead at me and said, self-love, self-love. So every time I would start, I would remember her throwing my words back at me. So for anyone out there, you're beautiful, no matter what size, because guess what? Round is also a size, is it not?
Wow.
And let us embrace where we are right now and work on being where we want to be, but do it with self-love, with self-acceptance, and don't give a shit about who tells you you're fat or maybe you should lose a little more weight or you're pretty.
SHIFT. Shift.
And let's just worry about loving ourselves in our now, because when we accept ourselves in our now, guess what? We're letting go of much more than weight. We're purging things that are unnecessary. All the negative talks that we have,
Right.
all the negative emotions we have towards ourselves. And remember, nobody can love you unless you love you.
Right.
And you cannot love anybody
Hold on. One thing.
unless you love yourself.
One thing I would say when you're doing that, is, you know, I know you don't know the ladies, but really for everybody, you know, it is so important. We talk about the affirmations that we kind of go back. Go back to that affirmation. You're talking about the power of that affirmation, the power to say something to yourself and be your best cheerleader. You need to cheerlead yourself. You need to say, you know, you're your best person. What it says it's a poor frog that don't croak in his pond, and so you need to. What's wrong with that? Why are you laughing?
No, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not laughing.
Okay,
I smiled.
No, I thought you were gonna say.
¿Cuál es la diferencia? Like una risa es jaja. I smiled because I agree with you.
Hold on,
I agree.
Wait, hold on. What you just did this then? Do that again? You said ha ha. Now all our mental health shit is coming out today. All our mental ha ha.
No, I am happy.
Shoot. Anytime I hear people go ha ha and kids laughing, like the other day she talked about, did you love the kids laughing? No, when I hear a kid laugh, I think of a horror movie. Scary as shit. I don't want to hear no kids laughing.
You're just
Listen, self-love is really big. Speaking of self-love, when we talk about, we're going to go into the human trafficking soon. Well, we're going to talk for men with the self-love piece. I don't think that men understand that that's an important part. That we get caught into like running, jumping, like, you know, doing manly type shit, shift, SHIT.
manly type. Okay.
That we forget that it's okay to love. I don't even know. I'm kind of. We need to love ourselves, but sometimes we gotta be careful because men can really get self-absorbed and not really think about nobody else but themselves. So be mindful of it. It's got. I'm a yelled out balance.
But and to go back to that, it is. Men are given a heartbreak when they do love themselves, when they do good maintenance on themselves.
Like
I have a friend. Exactly.
Yeah, or,
I have a friend who
you get
started
it.
out with me thinking he was gay. And
no, No, I can understand. Having 6 sisters, I had to actually, when I would wash my face and stuff, I was hanging out, and people see me washing my face and putting scrub on and stuff. They're like, oh my God, you're putting scrub on your face. Well, that's why I look better than everybody else when we go to the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it right. I'm getting my eyes right, my hair right, taking the nose hairs out. I'm getting it right. Doing it.
That's right. Okay. A man should always have clean nails. Yeah. That's the first thing I look at. But the thing is, then they're labeled that they're gay because they want to put their hair back. They gel it. They want to shave excess hair. It's okay for men to shave their underarms. Who wants to smell?
Now you went there.
But no, you don't have to shave it off. You cut it down low. My husband, your friend, used to have me shave his down low because...
What, Eric?
Because, let me tell you, when you put deodorant on and all that hair and you're sweating...
He's sweaty.
No.
Eric was the sweatiest man I ever met.
We're not talking about that, but he wasn't. I love him. But what I'm saying, my male friends out there, yes, shave. You don't need all of that or just to prove you're a man. That doesn't prove you're a man. Wash your face, do your fingernails. Mm-hmm. And again, who gives a shit?
Take care of your personal hygiene.
What other people are going to think about you? You want to go out there and tell people you love them. You want people to love you. It starts right here. It starts here. Love this. Love all of this.
What is up with you? We're touching yourself
because,
today.
I was excited.
Sit down, girl.
I was excited.
Hold on, sit down. Now,
picture.
People who can't see this, she's just jumping up, just showing her little coffee shirt. She thinks she's at a football game and shit, okay? Sit your... What I'm
saying is, I am so excited.
I'm glad you're excited.
To be in love.
Well,
like, completely.
With yourself?
And genuinely. With myself. That any other time, I'm like, oh no, I can't go on because I got to do my hair. In my very first Moments con Margarita video, over a year and 9 months ago, I said, I had a baseball cap on, I don't think I had no makeup but lip balm. And I said, you know what? I kept putting this off because Nada says her hubby shaves his underarms. That's clean.
How does Nada know that her husband wants everybody to know that? Nada, stop it. Don't be putting his business out in the street, okay?
We can.
Now, he goes to work. Everybody going to be looking at him funny. That's his business. Do not do that. Nada, stop. Get off the line, Nada.
No.
Get off the line. You just
tell us more.
Off the line.
That's what this is about. People sharing.
Off the line.
And let me tell you that. So love yourself.
Lost her damn
love
mind.
yourself, whether you're male or female. Love yourself.
Yes.
Accept where you are at the moment, but take notice of what you need to better about yourself. Not that you got to fix, because nothing's broken with us.
Right.
But what do we see that we know we can be better at, that we can just bring out that luster that we all have inside?
Hold on. For time's sake, we got to move on. We got to move on. Okay, because
time's sake.
Yeah. Because we got. You remember you wanted to tell me the thing about. We're gonna do it real quick, like words on the street, like a little segment right here. They're just like little gossip stuff we heard, like in the news and stuff.
Oh,
hit me real quick. Hit me with that.
My boy Joe Budden, love me some Budden.
Not me.
Ooh, I think he's sexy.
Corny.
I love
corny.
The sound of his voice. I love the way he does his podcast. Anyway,
no, he's articulate. No, there's no lie.
And his wife is beautiful as well.
I ain't seen her.
Very.
She's very beautiful.
Well, if you got a beautiful wife, shout out to Joe, one of your beautiful wife. That's all. He don't do nothing for me.
I was trying to say, what was her name? Her name is Sin. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I read something yesterday. That Eminem, I guess, has some beef with a bunch of letters. I don't know. MGK. Mm-hmm. And I guess they were doing diss tracks to one another. And I read to where P. Diddy called into the Button Show and said something to him about, I guess Eminem and Diddy has been having beef since forever. Mm-hmm. And something was said to, and the diss, now let me tell you, I'm an Eminem fan, that, because his lyrics he's a genius lyrically, that be careful what you say because hits can be made like Diddy did to Tupac. Something to that effect. I'm not saying it verbatim, but it was something. Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now.
And then Carmen said, traditionally, it is easy to accept the bad and the negative. Self-talk, self-acceptance, self-motivation, and that's what I do, mi gente. And that's what, sometimes, just because I teach it, I try to
Hold
meditate and be happy.
Why are you talking about Eminem?
No, because you're looking for it, and I'm answering a question.
Okay.
So, you know what?
I turned my head for 1 second,
No,
and she back.
I said, did you find it?
No, this is what we're going to do.
You want to just
I'm going to finish talking about this. No, I'm going to finish talking about this, and we're going to move on, because we are keeping time today, okay? She went right back. And again, when I loved myself yesterday, it was great. No, we're not doing that, okay? No,
what I'm saying,
not.
mi gente, I'm going to end it here. Self-talk.
Yes.
Self-talk to yourself.
No,
only the positive. Look in the mirror. I don't care how crazy you look. I have 2 inches of gray hair. I live with a hairdresser. My daughter's a hairdresser. I got 2 inches of gray hair. Maron, you know, look at what's my thing? I'm gonna have to go pay somebody to do my hair? I don't know.
Oh, she should. That's a slide to her daughter that she want her hair done. Okay, I'll say that. I don't even need to speak Spanish from that one. Okay, mama to daughter, she put an AKA, APB, and AFSAG on your ass and saying, "Get my see the letters is them letters is fucking me up." Excuse my French. Okay, why did she put these letters on here? Every time I see him, I get things backwards. Okay, one more thing we gotta do. Drake suing this girl who says that he tried to rape her. Okay, let me tell you real quick. Now I'm gonna show you how to do it. This thing. Okay. She said that he tried to rape her. The person she said that she had a baby from him. Okay, that had sex and she had a baby from him. She was pregnant. That's kind of falling apart. Now she's saying that he tried to sexually assault her. Okay, so he just saying like screw that, and he's suing her.
Is the baby his?
Well, all that's not like. There yet.
Morning, Sidaria.
Okay? But what I will say is this, and this is what I'm going to say to Drake, okay? And I'm going to say all the brothers out there, okay? Especially if,
all of them. Even females are responsible.
I ain't talking about the females. Everybody keeps saying, the girl's responsible. I don't even get into all of that. If you got a Peter and you sticking it in, put a cap on, okay? Put a hat on. Or two. Don't do 2, because when they rub together, they bust, okay? Okay? And don't use oil, because it'll disintegrate the condom, okay? What I'm telling you,
he did his homework, mi gente.
Yeah, I do my homework. I've been grown for a long time. Okay. What I'm telling you.
Well, we are older longer than we're younger. We are.
Right now, we just had a pause. We had to look at each other. What the fuck was that?
We are older longer in our lifespan than we are younger, and we're always trying to rush shit.
I guess it depends on where you put the number of being young at. Like if you say
younger,
I'm 49, right?
21 and under.
So
it's a shorter span than being 21 as.
So when do you stop being young?
You don't. I'm not young. I feel like I'm 25.
Okay, so then you good. So
but I'm saying in age-wise, in our sabiduría, in our wisdom of how we are to handle things and learn things.
That's wisdom?
We're older. Sabiduría.
Sabiduría?
Sabiduría.
Sabiduría. That don't even sound right when I said it.
Sabiduría.
Sabiduría. Sabiduría. See, I learned another Spanish
word. Good morning, Henny. Okay. Good morning, our
Henny's on there. What up, Hen?
Hey.
That's my man, Hen.
You want to bring him on camera?
Bring Hen on camera? How you bring Hen on camera?
I don't know.
Let's do that. Let's try it. What up, Hen? Bring... You gonna do that? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. When y'all hear us, we didn't do that.
I don't know.
Well, we didn't want to speak to you today anyway. Okay. Screw you, Henny. Okay. Just going to the. I want to say that when women, especially if you're in the limelight and you're doing things, not even that. If you're messing with somebody and you just meeting them, be prepared that they might have their own game going on. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you need to prepare yourself. You cannot think that this woman or anybody you just be having sex with don't have their own agenda, okay? So any male, I only can speak for males,
yes,
right?
You can.
Make sure that you prepare yourself. Don't. If somebody says, you have sex with me, don't worry, I got a UID or UDI, whatever they're supposed to have, or UHG. Hold on. Here go the alphabets again. Here go the alphabet. They're messing me up, okay? No. If they say they have something like that, and don't worry about it, I can't get pregnant. That's not your job to figure that out, okay? You need to wear your condoms, okay? Sounds boring, sounds a whole lot safer for you, okay? Mm-hmm. So do that. They might have a whole nother agenda going on. So that's all I want to say to that. And girl, you gonna say something? Because I want to jump into our...
No.
Go ahead and do that?
No.
No?
Good morning, Millie. Thank you. She said, how about now, Minnie? She said the mic sounds low.
The mic sounds low, so we get it. Thank you for telling us that. We're going to get...
And good morning. Buenos dias.
We'll get into... How about, does the mic sound right now? Your mic got low. Really? Let's do this again. How about now?
How about now, mi gente? No, it's the live feed. All right. Now
It's
it should be better. It's better now. The volume went down for some reason. I don't understand.
Okay. No, not yet. Still didn't go up. We're still doing it.
How about now?
How about now? Let us know. All right. Okay. Here we go. The trafficking, human trafficking. There you go. Okay, here we go. The human trafficking. You said you wanted to talk about this. It's something that was dear to your heart. Tell us what's going on with that.
Well, I know that Tampa is one of the highest in human trafficking.
Yes, ma'am.
And what I just wanted to put out there is that when we get so caught up in life, we get caught up in our everyday life that we forget. And we have to always be aware with our children, with our nieces and nephews, our daughters walking to school. High school right now is like a big target for these guys in vans, or when your kid's online, really find out who they're talking to, because in the research that I've done, the majority of these women these girls that have gone missing have been talking to people online thinking they're talking to a teenager. They meet somewhere and then they're abducted. There's too many of our children going missing, but it's not only girls. There's, it's both.
Majority is going to be women. Okay?
Majority is women, and then they're shipped far.
Mm-hmm.
Like the research, they'll be shipped overseas somewhere, like in a heartbeat.
Well, there's a lot of things going on in our area. Remember this: we have the victims from the hurricane, okay, coming over from Puerto Rico, in Orlando, and in Tampa. Okay. So you have a lot of migrants coming over, the migrations, or anytime somebody moves from one place to another. But you have a lot of citizens coming over from there to here, and they're moving, so they're displaced. Anytime you have a displaced group of folks, then you have predators that look to take advantage of that, especially young girls. I'll read this. In the Palm Beach reports, they said it is a huge increase of young ladies being targeted, okay, being targeted for that reason, for sex crime, sex slavery. They said 79% of most of the trafficking will be a sex offense, or being used as sex offenders. Now, I'm gonna give you some statistical information. Please. About they said, what is human trafficking? There's 3 different types of human trafficking. Okay, you have forced labor. When somebody just got you working just on the house, and they're not planning on giving you nothing, they ain't thinking about giving you something. It's just, we could put forced labor / slavery. Just put it right there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Debt bondage. It's called debt bondage. Okay, so that means you're saying to me, well, I need to get to this country, and they're saying, well, if you need to get there, you're gonna have to pay us. Now, you might not have all the money. Even if you have money, if you had $100 and they want $5,000. If you have $5,000, they're gonna want $20,000. If you have $30,000, they're gonna want $60,000. So no matter how much you have saved up, they're gonna want more, for they can keep you locked in. Yes. Okay. So when you get over here, you're working. So you're in the sweatshop, you're doing that, and you're doing all this extra work. But then they're gonna charge you for room and board.
Morning, Anna.
They're gonna charge you to feed you. They're going to charge you to drive you in the van if they're going to take you somewhere. Now, all this extra stuff they're going to do. And a lot of the men and the women, but for the debt bondage, it's more men getting caught into that part. Okay. 1 million children a year was used in sex trading last year. Okay. That's a huge, crazy number. Okay.
Let that settle.
Okay.
How much? Say it again.
Namaste.
How many?
You said shh.
No. Let that settle. What you just said.
Oh, let it settle with you.
It's important. Let it settle.
Yeah, let it settle.
Say it one more time.
1 million children, okay, were used in sex trade last year. But that's 1 million documented. Okay, remember, anytime we talk about numbers, there's always a thing called dark figures. Okay, dark figures is when you don't know what it is. You don't, like prostitution. They can say, well, we got 30,000 prostitution arrests. Well, if there's 30,000 prostitution arrests, there probably was 60,000 actual acts of prostitution in the area. Okay, so that's that dark figure that we don't talk about. Okay, yes. So we just want to bring that up. And the information is from the Human Rights Commission. You can go online and check that out. And we really are bringing that to try to make it aware. Now, I can tell you, when you're going to like somewhere like Lakeland or something like this, there's a few things you need to look at for this to happen. When you see like a lot of trailers like with boarded up, and you pass by, and then like in the daytime they're not boarded up, in the nighttime they are boarded up, they're usually taking the migrant workers or the sex workers and putting them in these trailers. They're taking boards and they're locking the trailers down, and they're keeping them in there until the next day. The next day they come, take the van, they unscrew the boards, they let them out. all the food, the cans for them to waste, and all that is in the trailer. They're putting maybe 15 to 25 to 30 girls in these trailers, okay? This is what's going on, and it's terrible. The number one places will be Tampa Bay area. The second place will be Orlando. And the last place in Florida, which is really hot, will be Miami. Okay, majority of places with ports, okay, with waters near, and the majority of places where you have Disney World, which everybody comes to have a grand time. So these are some things. We definitely wanted to tell you about that. A lot of people say, well, that's not fun. Well, okay, yeah.
Life isn't fun.
Right.
But you need the facts. And we have to be fully aware, because we'll say, then why don't they run away? Okay, let me give you a scenario of how they break them down. I do not like to go to circuses because of the elephants. You know, an elephant will go in a circle, and he won't derail from the circle in a show, right? The elephant is constantly going in a circle.
You won't
for the
go.
show.
You don't like going.
I won't patronize because of the cruelty and how they train these elephants.
Oh.
Which is the same way of how they break these individuals down to be brainwashed that no one else is going to want them after that, so they just have to stay there and do what they're
But
told.
you know what? That's crazy. I don't like to go circuses either.
Because of the elephants?
No, because of the clowns. They scare the shit out of me. Okay, I'm serious. I never like going to circus. Wow, I hate going to. Oh wow, I'm sorry, but they do.
Okay.
It's good. Well, you don't like them for the elephants. I don't like them for the.
Because they put chains around the elephant, and the elephant would walk as far as the chain, right? Allows him on the foot. But every time the elephant tries to go away from that, the chain will break his skin. And the way that the elephant learns to never derail from that circle that he's supposed to walk in is because they leave that chain on his leg until the chain has eaten through the skin, and every time he steps away from the perimeter, it hits his bone. So the pain is excruciating. So mentally, the elephant knows, okay, I gotta stay in this freaking circle right here. So, look, Henny said he was just reading an article that Polk County has a growing number of abductions in parking lot malls.
One shout out to Henny. Didn't know you could read, my brother. Thank you very much.
Ooh, Henny, say something, because he seems to be on a roll with insults at the mama. Está bien, mama, hoy. You're really having a good morning.
Henny.
So, and that's how they do. So never judge. Never judge. Oh, well, they stay there. They could escape. Why don't they run away when they're with the John? It's not that simple. And it's not our job to judge or to assume how others should do or what they should do. It is our job to be aware of what's happening, get involved, participate, and share information with la gente out in the street so that they can be more cautious when they're out alone. And I'm guilty of it because I love to go to Walmart 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. But you see, I don't think I'll be like a top-notch sale for anybody.
Wow, she needs to stop that. She's like my mama. My mom said, ain't nobody gonna bother old lady like me. That's not true.
I'm not the society standard of what it is.
No,
so
see,
I'm just
hold on.
I'm joking.
Listen, they'll have your ass chained up like the elephant in 2 seconds, okay? So don't even do that, okay? And remember, little boys.
Yes.
Little boys, ages 10 to 13.
1 out of every 5 little boys is sexually molested. So you can imagine now with the sex crime going in, how it's going to get, the numbers are growing. They're growing. And it don't matter what age. They're just taking them. So be aware, mi gente.
Well, speaking of, staying on this with the sex crime, sex slaving, that how people recover back from it. Like
they don't discriminate. Thank you, Henny.
Who don't discriminate?
What size?
What size? Yeah. You know, I don't know if they take me.
They say I'm moldable.
Yeah, they want me have my big ass on the pole somewhere dancing. I'm your private dancer for money. And now let me tell you real quick: the top places in the country, outside this country, that does this will be Russia, China, Iran, and Belarus. I don't know what Belarus is, but I ain't trying to go, okay? Belarus, those are the top 5 other countries.
Say it again.
Be Russia,
yes,
China, Iran, and Belarus. So if they have me dancing in Russia, they're going to say, what is he doing? Get him off the stage, okay? If they have me in China, I don't know how to do it, but they're going to say, don't try out. I'm out, okay? I'm sorry, that was bad Chinese for anyone. Well, me hao, okay? Me hao. See, I'm bilingual, baby. I can do it all. What we said? You said you know 5 languages, right?
I do 3.
3 languages.
Fluent.
Let me hear the. What's the 3?
My fluent are English, Spanish, and profanity.
And mine is negrito. What was the other one? Ebonics. And the English.
No, there was another one. You said you speak Spanish, but you're gonna get better.
Yeah, that's how it all started here. You back to that. If you hear something in the background, that's the
train.
The train's moving. So, and it was about 12 o'clock. It's a real country house right here.
It's not
chickens in the backyard.
It's 10:30 in the morning. What are you talking about?
Did you see that picture of the raccoon in the person's house robbing it?
No.
Oh, I gotta show you. Please look that up. Okay, the lady comes in the house. I guess the raccoon was trying to rob her house, and he's in the corner.
Look, your friend looks like Phil from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's so funny. That he does, right?
Minnie Ortez?
Yes.
Oh, when I go online and I see it, Phil the fat, Uncle Phil? Oh, hell.
Phil was good looking.
No, Phil is fat.
Phil was very
and I ain't big as Phil, and you know what? You need to stop.
She said she could only see you from the face, so that's why she's...
And
like he Phil. Was funny. He was funny.
No. That ain't cute. You could have said I look like a sexy granddaddy or something like that. That would have worked better. You know what, Minnie? Or Miss Ortiz? Okay? We're going to have problems, okay? All right. Don't lie. That's your sound. What's it? Machine. Okay.
Phil.
Oh, I'm going to get that ass.
That's Henny. No, that was
Henny. Oh, wow. Okay. Moving right along. No, we're still not moving on from that one. Abductions. California is the highest state with it, okay, because of all the migrant workers and everything, okay? Then New York is right behind it. Then Texas. She
said younger one. She apologizes, just joking. He knows.
Oh no, I don't care. You are Miss Ortiz. I'm all over you, sister. Okay, you can't bring it back. You can't take the baby back. It's already out. You done birthed it. Now all over the world they're calling me Dr. Phil or Mr. Phil. So you done started some SHIFT. Okay, so California, New York, and Texas, big areas for this. And I just thought about, why wouldn't it be? It's a lot of space. It's a lot of movement going on. And it's funny that people really don't want it to stop because they say they wanted to stop. But people...
It's a moneymaker. Right. Just like drugs. The war on drugs. Who invented that? Who started the war on drugs?
You asking me a question?
Republicans, right?
Oh, I'm not doing that. I don't know if Republicans or Democrats started. Let's do this. Let's say
my friend is a Republican.
And he said they started.
We do not discuss politics because it gets very.
No, we can discuss politics. Well, we don't know for sure. I can say this.
He calls me a liberal.
The war on drugs was. We can say this. We have a lot of documentation that substantiates that when the war on drugs started, that CIA was pumping drugs into the community. Okay, and with that being said, that set up an evolution of substance abuse use in the Black and Latino community, which had the Bronx on fire, and you know what? Bridgeport on
the
fire.
Crack
because what happened is when they pushed crack out, let me tell you how discriminatory crack is. When crack was affecting only the minority community, it was not an issue. Okay, when meth came out. And meth went straight into the white areas, okay, and was murdering them, okay? Immediately, they pulled all of the whatever that stuff you could use for meth off the shelf.
The Sinutab.
They pulled it off the shelves, and now only thing you need to do to stop crack cocaine use is to pull some baking soda off the shelf, okay? Okay, you ain't seen There was a young lady down here, okay. She went to Springfield College, and I know she was trying to get a thing stopped, like a bill passed to put like baking soda behind the shelves, and they laughed at her because anything that's going to stop in the black community or Latino community or minority community, that is not an issue. But I'm telling you, this is an issue for us. We need to make sure we safeguard the community. And I'm not saying that other people, other races do not get targeted, but they definitely target people they can get their hands on. Like all the displaced people, I'm going to say it, displaced folks right now coming over from hurricanes. Anytime you have a disaster, there's going to be people with price gouging and all this thing that's going to try to take, they're going to try to take advantage of that. So you got to be mindful, and we have to be the watchdogs and say, that.
And boycott certain stores.
Oh, I like boycotts.
My niece went to buy me a brick of coffee. And
a brick of coffee.
Why
does that do not?
She always makes sure I have my coffee because she don't want no mood swings happening.
Oh yeah.
And so what happens? She says, Titi, I went to the Spanish store and got your coffee first, and then I went to Walmart to get some stuff, and it was cheaper in Walmart. And I told her, yes, the Spanish stores take advantage of their own people. They'll jack up the prices.
But no. Let's do this a little further. All the Walmart stores in the minority areas will have a huge increase in prices. When I go to the store,
yeah, I've seen.
I go to the store, you can go to a Walmart in the hood area, and it could be like the DVD. Okay, I'm a DVD, and it'll be on sale for $10.99. You can go to that same place and go further out. Up north part or wherever there's not a lot of black folk at, and you'll see that same DVD for $6.99 or $4.99. Okay, they're saying that they had to increase the amount of it because of stealing in the store, and they're trying to compensate for the stealing. No, that's not it. This historically that has been the case. Anytime you need something, people do price gouging in his own way, and it's not just it's not an issue for you.
One thing going back to the baking soda and what was it? The Sinutabs. I can't get the right name, but she said, "How about the fentanyl, the fentanyl pills that they're killing people all over the place."
Minnie Ortez she's dyslexic like me, and she can't spell, but she's 100% right. Okay. I'm on her ass. Okay. She called me Dr. Phil. I'm on her ass. Okay. That's it. Okay. No, but she is 100% right. When it's not affecting other communities, it's not an issue. But that's why we have things like, look at, back in the days, we didn't even have social media like that. So we didn't have ways to talk. And now we're out. We can talk to everybody.
And we just judge.
And we can
go look at that crackhead or so-and-so crackhead. I don't want them in my house instead of helping.
And let me tell you, crack devastated the black and Latino community. Yes, it did. Okay? Yes, it did. But, all these crack babies, you could tell, all the crack babies we got right now. When I see a lot of shootings and stabbings, and I see a person like 29, 30 years old, I be thinking that probably was a crack baby. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't have the love, the nurture, the nurturing that it needed. Because a lot of stuff that you see blacks and Latinos do now, you never saw them do it earlier. You didn't see them do it to the magnitude. The stabbings and things like that. You didn't see them do that. They didn't do that. They wouldn't even think about doing stuff like that.
Because right now they're putting in formaldehyde in the weed.
Mm-hmm.
They're making the Molly pills, and they're just a bunch. It's just like a fucking dumpster of shit that they're adding just to get a quick high.
That was so eloquent.
And the thing, because what upsets me is that they're targeting 11, 12, 13-year-olds.
Especially Spice.
And they're targeting these younger kids as they go on, and it's like, what the hell? How are we not noticing before they become like addicted? When parents start knowing that their kids are on drugs is when they start robbing their own parents. At that young age, and then what are they doing? They're getting caught up on these drugs, and they go over there having random sex. And what's the HIV thing here in Tampa? From the highest is from age 14 to 26.
Right.
Okay.
Somebody said the K2 part. Let's go real quick. We talk about synthetic drugs real fast. Synthetic drugs for almost the last 8 years have terrorized the Tampa Bay area. I don't know about other areas. The kids like smoking the K2. Why? It's easy to get. They totally packaged it for kids. They have it in the Scooby-Doo things, the Smurf stuff, and it looks great for the kids. And the kids 11, 12, 13, 14 years old smoking it, okay? Well, I can tell you as a parent, you won't be able to smell it because it smells like potpourri anyway. So when you go in the house, you used to smoking weed, and they come in and smell like potpourri, you're like, well, damn, he finally cleaned his ass today, okay? Okay? Not knowing this dude was in smoking potpourri and weirding out on you because it doesn't smell like anything but something very nice and yeah, so I'm telling you, you need to be mindful of your kids, be mindful of who they're going around, and we're going to tip back into the sex crime, sex slavery. When I tell a young lady, when you go to a party, remember this, young lady, listen to me clearly. You never put your drink down. and you never smoke a joint.
You never let nobody
that
go
you
get
ain't
your
rolled.
drink. Yes.
Okay, I ain't telling you not to roll no. I ain't gonna tell you not to smoke no joint.
I used to smoke weed. And
Dun,
I loved it. But again, we're going back to the parents not being involved with being aware. I started smoking weed at 11 in my bedroom closet. But at the age of 16...
Hold on, how you smoke weed in your bedroom closet and got away with that?
My mother was a heavy sleeper.
Oh, and she didn't smoke weed when she got up?
Mm-hmm.
What was you doing? Shit, not my mom. She'd be like, somebody smoking some marijuana up in this motherfucker. Oh, no, that wouldn't have worked.
It worked.
Really?
And they did it. We used to have a friend, Maritza, who moved down from the Bronx, and she was 22, and she would roll it. Anyway, so at 16, by that time, I loved weed. Weed was like every part of my life. What happens, they laced it with LSD.
No.
And I took a 2-day
trip. Hold on. Do you plan on getting a job, a regular job after this? That might be too much information.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
This is informative.
That don't mean you want to tell the world if you an LSD trip?
I told you I'm an open book. So what happens?
If I had an LSD trip and I was walking around with chicken outfits on and my butt out, I'm not telling y'all nothing.
That's not how it was.
Oh.
So anyway,
go ahead.
And I never smoked it again. But what I'm saying is some people don't come back from those trips. Some people will stay stuck. Their brain, the chemical imbalance starts. Whatever you had in there that was laid dormant can just now be popped up, like schizophrenia, manic, mania, bipolarisms. All of that can be triggered by an ecstasy pill. One of my cousins took an ecstasy pill at 34. She's my age now, and she's been suffering with schizophrenia since then.
Wow.
And the doctor said it was that one ecstasy pill she ever took in her life brought forth, because they said we normally have all of that, but it's dormant.
Like chicken pox.
Certain things that trigger.
Like chicken pox.
And so you got to be very aware what you put in your body. And if you stop putting shit in your body at this point in your life, congratulations. Don't look back.
Hold on.
Lucky.
Is somebody trying to put me on Front Street right here? Why not? We missed the party. Is somebody trying to say something? Hey, Anna. Well,
look at open
book honesty. Don't listen. Open book and honesty.
That's Anna Bianca from HCC.
Really?
Anna
Listen, I ain't putting my business out there like that. That's why I keep Margie. She'll tell you everything. But me, I ain't telling you.
Well, you know what?
SHIFT. Shit.
Shift.
Shit.
Okay,
Shift.
you were saying something about finish this because I want to get to the hit and runs before we
okay. Damn, time is almost up. Hold on.
It's not.
Real quick. Did you hear about R. Kelly?
No.
R. Kelly. Everybody look at me crazy when I say something about. You know what? I'm gonna say something. Women don't say it in front of everybody. They really like R. Kelly. Okay, but they can't politically say they like him. They don't like him. They loved R. Kelly 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago,
That's the
everybody
only thing I know about R. Kelly. Oh, and there was another song I don't remember I don't know.
Well, you remind me of a Jeep.
No.
You remind me of a Jeep. Something about it. Something like a time on a pump. You don't know that song?
And he said, "Is he peeing on people again?"
Wow. Ooh, Henny. Kenny, get off the line. Okay? Is he peeing on people again? No, he ain't peeing. Well, I don't know if he is. I'm about to speak up for the man. No, I don't. But they said that he got his cousin, 14-year-old cousin, pregnant. And that was the big thing. And his brother was actually saying that he's going to put that out there on Front Street and do that. Now, this is my thing. With all the sex crime and sex slaving going on, right? And all these women are available, not to say it's good, but overseas, if he just had to have a younger girl, okay, which she'd be about 16 or I'm not condoning it. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Well, I think men who cannot perform with women chooses younger, inexperienced women. As a woman, I would say, why would you want somebody young like that? That's because maybe he's not a good lover. Maybe he's never been able to satisfy a woman of his stature, of his age. So he seeks younger children who are inexperienced, and then when he goes with the 14-year-old, being who he is, and his lack of the art of making love, maybe that's why he sings about it so much, and that's why he chooses younger women, because he cannot perform, he cannot satisfy a woman, a
so that's why you think that's
woman who knows what she wants and how it should be. That's my perspective on it. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Who agrees with me?
Somebody said he can't hit it. That's terrible. Y'all are terrible. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
You brought it up. Let's open the door.
That's true.
Why,
that's true.
You tell me from a man's perspective, why would a man who's rich and famous and artistically gifted the way he is will choose to go after his own blood niece, his brother's daughter, and then anyone who's under the legal age with no experience?
You want me to give you which one? You want me to give me the professor advice, the big meat advice?
How about you just give me the man?
The man, but it's in different facets. Let me tell you this, because if we went, I remember a story, a biblical story, real quick.
Yes.
That they had the angel.
You're hiding me.
I'm hiding you. How am I hiding
because
you?
I can't. Okay.
Oh,
no.
okay. Oh, on this one, I'm so sorry. You're so vain. Okay.
No, I'm not.
That big mic blocked you. That's a whole nother story. Okay, listen. That when the men, right? They wanted the male angel in the room, and they wanted to have sex with the angel. Okay, this is a Bible piece on that one. I wish my
look what Henry wrote.
Shit, I'm going to need. I am listening to him. Okay.
Como flor. Tanto.
So, with that being said, I would say that I'll use one word for some men. They're just like hedonistic. I think everybody's got this thing where they just want to be pleasure seeking. I think when you have so much, sometimes you don't have a gauge on what you shouldn't or should not do. And I don't think if you not being spiritually sound, if you're not being aware of yourself, if you're not checking yourself or having other people around you to check you, then when you get into a niche, you don't even know how to get out of a niche. If you do something that's funky and then you like it, and there's nobody to say, man, that shit was crazy what you just did.
Well, some people build their entourage to only agree with them.
Well, yeah, of course they do.
So, you know,
so you ask me, why would somebody do that? Right. It would take somebody to check him and say, yo, that's crazy what you're doing. Because you see, I don't think it's about sex with young girls. I think it's about I can't, so I'll do.
What do you mean? You don't think it's about sex with young girls?
No,
but I can't,
no. I think no. Power and control. I think it's more power and control based than even sex.
That's what Nada just said. She thinks it could be more about him having money because he's sure about and don't read. And then Minnie said don't believe everything. But this story, this particular story, has followed R. Kelly throughout his whole career.
Right.
About him enjoying younger girls.
I think the more you hear, a lot of men.
And he agrees with you. It's about a power trip. Yeah,
a lot of men ain't gonna tell you they like that too. Okay, a lot of men. They ain't gonna tell y'all that. They like younger girls. A lot of men.
Men going through their midlife crisis.
No, men. A lot of men like younger women.
Because I've been surprised how many 20-year-olds have been hitting at me lately.
Oh wow! Well, how you slip that in there?
Because you said men like younger girls, and I've always loved older men. I've always loved.
Okay, then. So then you can. Why can't you? Then you can attest to that.
Yes. No, not that young. We're talking about my granddaughter's age and a man your age.
Now let me tell you something, men. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. They don't even know how to wash their ass.
18, 19, if they 20, 21, but all that younger, they so young, they don't know what's going on with themselves. Even if they try to be grown, they're not grown. Even if they act like they're grown, even if they can even have sex, like they think they're grown. Because you don't even know where they learned to have sex at. And a lot of that time when they learn to have sex at that early age is because they've been abused so much. That's why they're so grown. That's why they know so much, because of the abuse. They're trying to have sex with you so they can feel some power and say, well, at least I'm giving this up because I'm giving it up. Mm-hmm. And but it's still, we're taking advantage. When men do that, we're taking advantage of a situation that they, just because it's available doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're at a buffet, that don't mean you need to get every fucking thing at the buffet.
True.
Okay?
Or maybe as Henny said, that he's dominating and he won't be able to dominate a woman, a black or Latina strong woman who's of age, so he picks younger people that he can control.
Yeah.
It can be many things. It's still disgusting. But I still think it's
multifaceted.
So I don't know what's the size of his penis or how he does the art of making love, because making love is an art. I mean, you can go out there and have sex with anybody, but if you make love, that is an art that you gotta learn, you gotta feel, and you gotta share. and it's magic.
Wow. Here we go. I got the magic stick.
Magic. Okay? So,
What? Magic.
So whatever it is that he's doing, why he's doing it, it's still disgusting in my eyes.
Wow.
As a mother and as a grandmother. I think you should go a little older. 21 and older.
Okay.
And no blood relations, please.
Please. Well, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to say this for men, boundaries. If you don't know what boundaries are, you can learn what boundaries are. And if you didn't have boundaries before because people never taught you, then you can learn boundaries. Remember, if you are an effed up individual at 25, you don't have to be an effed up individual at 26. So you, at any point in time, you can start changing some things about you. I don't care if you've been raped, beat, whatever. I'm speaking for the men, okay? Because if it's a man, you know you don't want to tell nobody anyway. So if you don't want to tell nobody and whatever thing's going on with you, I suggest you get with somebody, get some counseling. And do some changing, and change one thing at a time. Okay, and do
the work. You gotta do the work. You gotta clean up the shit that you've been harboring, that you've been suppressing. Purge all that shit that's no longer of service to you.
Because remember,
that it's hindering your Growth.
If a guy was mad at a prostitute being on the street, it was a male prostitute, and one of my friends said, "Well, what the hell he doing out there? He shouldn't be out there. What the hell he's doing out there?" And I told him, I said, "Hold on, my man. If he wasn't making no money, he wouldn't be out there." Okay, so we're focusing on that person out there, but there's somebody buying that. Okay, so he's not R. Kelly ain't the only person. He's the only person on Front Street. There's a lot of people who need to work on themselves. Okay, for whatever reason. Now, this is a big thing going on in the area. Before we go, wow, we done ate up an hour real fast. The hit and runs. We just had a young lady get a hit and run yesterday. Oh, the guy was helping the guy on the side of the road, and when he was helping him out, they hit him. And then he took the dude's car, drove it somewhere, and left the man on the side of the road. Left him. He hit the man, hit and run. And this in the state of Florida, listen to the numbers. We've had 99,000 hit and runs.
How many were fatal?
Okay, I didn't get that. Why you hit? Yo, boy, I had every number but that. And you're going to bring it up. How many was fatal? At least you could have said in Spanish that only half of us would know. How many else was fatal? Okay. Then she went white girl on me. How did that happen? Well, mother, son of a biscuit eater. I don't know. Shit. What the hell?
I thought you researched it.
I did to that point. Shit. You the bubble bustingest chick in America, okay? So listen, we about to close out. I want Margie to say her few words, and then I'm gonna end it off. Okay, go ahead, Margie.
And then he looks at me like I'm taking too long. Okay, mi gente.
I said a few words.
Again, you leave your comments. As I thank you to everybody who participated today. Henny, I don't know why you didn't connect. I pressed for you to connect. At the end of the day, it's Saturday. It's a beautiful day. If you're home, wash your ass, get dressed, go out there, breathe in the smell of the beautiful flowers, listen to the birds.
I'm sorry.
And love you. Look in the mirror. When we're done, when we hang up, go look in the mirror. Look at yourself and tell yourself you're the most important person in your life. Breathe it in. Absorb it. Believe it. Live it. Hasta the next one, which I don't know when it will be.
We're going to do 2 next week. I'm going to tell everybody, love yourself. We're going to be talking about why fat girls like oxtails next week. So be ready for it, okay?
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we are
yes,
not.
We are. I told you, that's something going on in society. We need to just address that, okay? So,
first of all, I'm very offended that you said fat girls when I was just talking about no matter what size you are, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. I tagged myself in thick
it was an article. I want to read it.
No, but you should have said, well, you should have emphasized that because I didn't even hear you say the article. You just said why.
I want to read it. It's such a crazy article. I want to read it. Okay? So, we won't talk about why fat girls like oxtails. I'll take it back. I didn't mean it.
Stop saying fat.
It's not a
Don't say fat girls. Fat girls is inappropriate?
Yeah.
Of course, it wounds us. It wounds us.
I don't think of you as a fat girl.
Away. I hope not. What the hell?
So, the article said fat girls like oxtails. I thought it was such a good, crazy article to talk about.
Where'd you see this article at, Byron? Where?
TMZ.
It's 11 o'clock.
You're lying. And he said he likes oxtail, but he ain't a fat girl.
Oh, Henny, shut up.
Obviously.
Shut up, Henny. Oh, we love y'all. Have a wonderful day.
Namaste,
God bless everybody.
I'm trying to fit in the camera.
Oh, what camera?
Namaste.
What she said.
Namaste.
Peace out. God bless y'all.
Ciao, arrivederci.
Bella, bella, bella.